comes Brenton Doyle. Number 9's got to be bursting with confidence these days. This ball driven high and deep left field. Take a good look. You won't see it for long. How about that, Brenton Doyle? He won't soon forget the month of July 2024.
Yeah, Brenton Doyle definitely worthy of some attention here. Look at what he has done in the month of July. He's tied with Trey Turner for the most home runs in the month of July. The average is over 400. F-WAR is first. I mean, I don't have to tell you what F-WAR means. DeRosa, Trisha Whitaker of the Tampa Bay Rays is joining, staying with us here through the end of the show. I love stories like this, Trisha, because this is the guy that's like I said, he's not probably a household name. Mm-hmm. If you're not a Rockies fan, you're probably not aware, but man, he's turning it on.
No, I love that. The Rockies could use all the positive attention they could get.
They could.
Yeah.
And DeRosa, I know you want to break him down and take a closer look. What'd you find?
There's so much to unpack here. This is for all the youth parents at home who are worried about their kids being nationally ranked at 12 and 13 years old. Does anyone know where Brenton Doyle came from? Division II, Shepherd University in West Virginia.
Wow.
So just before we dive into the tape here, being around baseball my entire life, there's two sets of people. Like when I come and watch a game, there's certain guys who have a tool that kind of jumps out at you and you can't take your eyes off them. That's how they add value. And then if you can teach them and mold them like Brenton Doyle, you could have a potential superstar. Or there's the kid that you got to put eyeballs on for 50-plus games. And when the dust settles, why does he always get big hits in big spots and come through, and it's the totality of the work? When you look at Brenton Doyle, this was probably a kid that was a smidge overlooked, high school, college, but could always do things other guys couldn't. Probably the fastest kid in his class, has an absolute rocket. And it's all starting to come together. Late bloomer is blooming in Colorado in a big way, and he was rushed to the big leagues. So let's dive in here because I want to give him some love because he's starting to find the power chord. Like I said, coming out of Division II Shepherd University, he was kind of rushed to the big leagues last year. Chris Bryant went down. My boy Daza went down. Grichuk went down. So pause this real quick. And they had to rush him up there. So defensively, covering that ground, you knew it was going to play. Speed-wise, you knew it was going to play, but could he hit? Well, he struggled a little bit last year, but something's changed this offseason. Bring up the first board. This is crazy. Largest increase in OPS over the last 2 seasons. .225. I mean, this guy, him and Stephen Kwan was flirting with 400 and started to hit for more pop. Doyle's trumping him. So, kind of hot change this over to me on what he's on pace for. Take a look at this. On pace for 25-plus homers, 30-plus stolen bases, adding value. Ellie De La Cruz, Ohtani, Witt, Lindor, Ramirez, Brenton Doyle.
I love it when you use TV terms. Hot change. It's so good.
You love the hot change.
Who doesn't love a hot change?
Who doesn't? Right? Let's see his July homers. Get back into the tape, and then we're going to try screen it side angle, see if he's doing anything different, because it's got big-time pop in this bat. And like I said, he's starting to figure out who he is. He's made some adjustments at the plate. Stop trying to pull the ball as much, especially living in Colorado for 81 games. Obviously, everyone knows the ball flies. The bigger thing there is the outfields are so big. There's a lot of knocks. There's a ton of ground for outfielders to cover, and they just can't get there. That's why the athleticism plays for Brenton Doyle. You're going to see the Red Sox go in there, and they're going to unleash Rafaela in the outfield potentially. So you'll see that. But he has started to figure out, pause this, that he can play with the whole field. He made adjustments to his swing. Okay, you see him May 14th of 2023. It's easy side angle wise, Robert. The hands are much higher. He's gotten into his backside a little bit more. Think of a scale. Think of a scale standing 50-50. and then placing like a little stone or some coins on one side of it, his backside. He wants to start a little bit more 60-40, weight on the inside of the back knee. Kind of run this so I can get to a side angle real quick on this try screen. He eliminated a leg kick he was doing when he first came up, and he's just setting a foot down like a 2-strike approach. Pause this real quick for me. Soak this in. So what can he be beat with on the left-hand side? Hands are lower, probably guys rushing him, elevated heater up in the zone. He's eliminated that. He is spread out. He is almost going to a 2-strike thinking. The foot is staying down. He's raised his hands a little bit to attack that high heater. He stopped trying to pull everything, and it's working in a big way. You can run this for me real quick. Because he is doing things at the plate. I mean, 9 bombs in July. And you see his hands as low as they were, you know they're attacking him up in the zone. So, big-time players making big-time adjustments from year to year. And like I said, the offense has come in a big way. The defense was always there. That's why they felt comfortable bringing him up. Hey, we're going to hit you at the bottom of the order, take pressure off you, run around the outfield and make plays. Fielding run value leader since start of 2023. He's at the top of the list. And look at the drop note. Second best arm strength among MLB outfielders at 98 miles an hour. So kids at home, how do you add value and get a chance to kind of cut your teeth offensively? Run like a deer and play elite defense, and it'll give you a chance to figure it out from the offensive side.